Friday, July 17th, another beautiful day for some baseball. And in this video, we're going to be breaking down all of the best player props on that entire slate. I'm also going to be telling you my favorite player to hit a home run on Friday. And we're going to follow all of that up with the sportsbook play of the day. We cashed yesterday's. Let's do it again for you guys. If you're ready, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we fully break down Friday and tell you all the free plays we have in store for you in this video, we got to talk about Thursday. Only one game, but we made the most of it. We cashed this one in premium, 1.25 units over there on Kalshi, $75 to win $125. But then on Polymarket, our sportsbook play of the day, we cashed this banger, the New York Mets to take on the Philadelphia Phillies. First game back since the break. We were all over the underdog in this one. We love the Mets in this spot with Aaron Nola on the mound for the Phillies. We took them 500 to win 1140 over there. And just to show you guys, I locked it in twice. I went over to DraftKings, locked it in just to show you the difference. 500 only turned into $1,020 over on DraftKings. On Polymarket, it was a full $120 more. So go get Polymarket. Use code FFAPE. It'll be in the pinned comments for you guys. And for anybody new here, how's this 1.25 units on this one? It's only $75, but then it's a half a unit over here on Polymarket. It's 500. We're doing a challenge building the 10 grand. Our unit size is currently $50. But we cashed that sportsbook play of the day. And if you guys want that $100, you know what to do. Smash that like button. 100 likes on this video. One of you, if and when that sportsbook play of the day cashes, will be getting $100 sent straight from me right to you. All you got to do is like the video, comment below so I have something to select from, and I'll send you on over the money if and when that sportsbook play of the day cashes. And we do this every single day. Yes, we hit yesterday's sportsbook play, but we didn't hit our like goal. We only had 150 or 100 and something likes. I asked for 150 yesterday. We're going to lower it for you guys because I want to give away some money. So it's just those 100 likes. And I do it every day, every single day, hanging out banger after banger, breaking down the slate for you guys. So while you're down there liking the video, go on ahead and hype it. But more importantly, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a free play drop. Football is a month away. And if you think I'm good at baseball, wait until the football season is upon us. So make sure you're subscribing so you don't miss that free play drop. I mentioned that likes and hypes, but honestly, the best thing for the algorithm right now is watching this video in its entirety, not skipping ahead, not fast forwarding, none of that stuff. Watch it in its entirety. Now, I know a lot of you guys are pressed for time, and I completely understand. If you have to skip ahead to get to the free plays, it is what it is. Time's valuable. But for anybody else that can watch this to its entirety, thank you guys so much for the support. It'll push this video out to the masses even more. So we absolutely love that. Thank you so much for watching it all. But honestly, with all of that being said, the single most important thing that you can do, going down below, visiting my buddy Stan. He's in the description. He's going to send you on over and show you ways where you can lock in all of these plays for absolutely free. Now, when you go onto the description and you find my buddy Stan, he's going to send you on over to the Stan.store where you can get bonus free plays every single day. So in premium, I hand out 3 20x bangers every single day. We give one away every day to the free plan. All you got to do is get on over there. On top of that, you'll get MLB cheat sheets, taco plays, discounted lines. We handed out one on Thursday. The line that we added cash, as long as that discounted line cashes and it's like messy to do like one little thing. As long as that cashes, we cash another play. So I hand them out every single day for you guys for absolutely free. So get on over to the Winible, join the free plan. You'll get all of that and more. There's also premium options like we mentioned. Currently, the weekend pass is dirt cheap. Hop in, get your feet wet, and then you'll be here for life. So that's how you get more plays every single day. But if you want free premium, you can get 30 days of premium per sign up. Now, I got to talk about Polymarket. I showed you before that difference, it means the world long term. I know it was only $110, $120, whatever it was, but it over the long term is going to significantly increase your bankroll. Polymarket has the best payouts, hands down. I live in New York. I can use DraftKings like I showed you, and I showed you why I use Polymarket every single day. Use code FFAPE. If you don't have Polymarket, you sign up with code FFAPE. You deposit $20. You play $20. You get $50 sent straight from them right to you into your account. So you'll have $70 and you only came out of pocket $20. Honestly, that's a sick promo, so take advantage of that. It's legal in all 50 states, and you get that free 30 days of premium as well. And then for all your player prop needs, we have tons, but I do have to highlight two. Prizepicks, because we give out the discounted lines every day. That's the one legal in New York, so I can use it with you guys. But honestly, if you can't get Prizepicks, it's fine to get on over to Winible. Still join that free plan because all these apps do drop different discounted lines. So it's very important to diversify. But if I had to pick just one besides Prizepicks, where if you use code FFAPE, you bet 5, you get 50, it would be Sleeper, because you get a free $20 just for signing up with code FFAPE. You don't even have to deposit. When you do deposit, you get a $100 deposit match and that free 30 days. Like I said, free 30 days per sign up. Go crazy, get them all. But if you can't, honestly, Polymarket and Sleeper is the way to go if those are available to you. And Polymarket's available in all 50 states, so I know it's available. Now, let's get into the free plays. But before we do, we have one last thing to say. Gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. They're all right there in front of you on the screen. We do receive a commission for signups made through those links, so it's a great way to support the channel. You get your free promo funds and that 30 days of premium. Now for the free player props, we have to talk about James Wood here. I mean, he was so good to us before the All-Star break. It seems only right that we take him here in this spot. I know he was a little bit banged up, did not go in the All-Star game, did not go in the home run derby, but I still think he's going to have tremendous success here on Friday. Like him for over 1.5 in this spot. Now, they are going up against Gage Jump, who, if you don't know, is a pretty good pitcher for Oakland. He's probably one of their better ones. I do think he has good stuff, but I still think that the Nationals, they were red hot before the break. As long as that break did not slow them down, I like James Wood to get going here. And I do have them projected as the second or third highest scoring team on the whole entire day on Friday, which bodes very, very well here, because for hits, runs, and RBIs, you need some RBIs and runs mixed in there to cash this play, unless he gets those 2 hits. He honestly could do this with one swing of the bat. He's always so good to us. We had to talk about him here in this spot. As you can see, he's done this in 6 games in a row. Like him to continue that trend, get lucky number 7 for us here on 7/17. 2.9 hits, runs, and RBIs in that 29 game span. Absolutely beautiful. Another thing that's beautiful, just about every single metric on the board here against those left-handed batters. Gage, I told you I like his stuff, but he does struggle to the left-handed side of the plate there. 319 batting average allowed. Wood has a nice 280 against those lefties. So we got a little lefty on lefty crime here. The OBP, the on-base percentage, is beautiful, 371. Great slugging percentage, great OBA. The barrel percentage, nice and high for us, 18.6. Hard hit, we all know what James Wood can do with that swing of the bat. 94.4 exit velocity as well. We love him in this spot to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Another player and another team that I absolutely love here on Friday is the Padres and Jackson Merrill. We're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's averaging that 1.9. Been a bit up and down, as you can see. He does have 17 of his last 29, but when you break it down just to the last 10 games, 7 of his last 10. He does have a couple there in that spot where he didn't muster anything at all. It's typically in the later half of the series. He seems to start series off hot. I think he's going to do just that for us here on Friday. Going up against Seth Lugo. Great conditions in Kansas City for us. 82 degrees, maybe some wildfire haze in the air. We don't know if it got down that far, but it sure did in New York. But we like Jackson Merrill. He's got 1 hit. He's 1 for 3 against Seth Lugo. 2 total bases, which is, throw it out. If it's under 10, even then, I don't just use data. I like historical data. I have different points that I like to hit here, and he checks just about every single blocks. Barrel percentage, 10.2. Contact 71.9. It's a little bit lower because Lugo does have some decent stuff. Now, against those righties, he's got that 202 batting average allowed, but the lefties do eat up Seth Lugo, 294, and he hits the ball hard. Jackson Merrill has a great barrel percentage. He is our favorite player on Friday to send one over the fence as well. I do think he can do this with one swing of the bat. I have the Padres as my highest team on the entire day here, second highest rather, to score runs and put them on the board. I like the Padres in this game. I like Jackson Merrill to be a part of that party. So we're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Another player that we like, another player I think that can do this with one swing of the bat against Bailey Ober and the Minnesota Twins here on Friday. We're going with Seiya Suzuki. He's another player that's been extremely good to us. We absolutely love taking him. He's the only bright shining spot on the Chicago Cubs for us. I get that sometimes the other players go off. It just seems that we can never get those ones right. But Seiya Suzuki seems to always be in our corner. He respects Coin. We respect him. We think he's going to have a sensational game on Friday. I don't mind if you take this one just straight. Minus 135 is fantastic odds for this. I love him in this spot. Like I said, I do have this game very, very neck and neck. Do the Cubs win? I do not know. It is a coin toss of a game. But I do like Seiya Suzuki to be a part of the party. I like runs to be scored in this one. He's done it in 5 straight games. We like him to make it number 6 here for us on Friday. Like I said, he's going up against Bailey Ober. Little righty on righty here. 253 batting average for Suzuki against those righties. 254 batting average allowed for Ober against those righties. So right there, dead even. A lot of these stats are dead even. Now, he can hit the ball hard. We all know that. I do think he is definitely on the table to hit a home run. Very hitter-friendly ballpark in Chicago. Well, the wind will be blowing out 4 miles per hour, which isn't that significant, but that's what it's doing. And we love the barrel percentage as well. Could be a little bit higher, but I do think Seiya Suzuki gets it done. I think he could honestly get 2 hits in this ball game. I love him here for this over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And like I said, I think runs are going to be scored in this matchup. And I think on the Minnesota Twins side, Cody Clemens is going to be fully involved. He has on a 4-game skid. He needed the All-Star break more than anybody, but I think he comes back on Friday and has a good game against a weak starter on the Chicago Cubs. Colin Ray will be on the mound for them. Now, this is another one that you could definitely take straight. Nice minus 134. I like him to bounce back in this spot. 4-game skid. I like him to get it done for us here after the break. He's averaging that 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs in that last 20 games, 11 for his last 20. And against Ray, yes, he's only 1 for 5. He's got that 1 home run, though, so that is something to see. Again, not too much historical data on it. Don't really factor that into the play here. But I do love how hard he hits the ball. That exit velocity is extraordinary. That barrel percentage is fantastic. A nice 247 against the righties. 310 batting average allowed for Ray against Clemens. So we definitely love that all day on Friday. Love Cody Clemens in this matchup. Like the Minnesota Twins to put some runs on the board. The Chicago Cubs too. Like I said, I do have that game as a bit of a coin toss for us. And the next one, we were going to go Mickey Moniak. You could. I like him. But there is a Rocky that I like even more. And the Rockies, they are my number 1 team on Friday to put up the most runs on the board. They're going to be going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Brady Singer is going to be on the mound. They are playing in Colorado. We already know how hitter-friendly that ballpark is. The wind will be blowing to left field. So I don't know if he puts one out of the park. The wind could kind of steer that away from it. It's going to be pretty windy, 15 miles per hour there, but I definitely like him to get it done. As you can see, when we break down just the last 10, hasn't been doing too great, especially as of late, but he got the break. He got rested, and I think there's going to be plenty of runs in this ball game. The highest over-under total on the day, as per usual, for any game that the Rockies are involved in, just because of how bad their pitching staff is. But we're taking a player on the Rockies because if anybody knows anything, these guys put up runs. They spoil plays. You think they're going to lose. They win. So we're not going to touch this game most likely unless maybe we dabble with the over. But I definitely like the hitter props in this ball game. I like Rumfeld to be a part of it. 313 batting average against those right-handed pitchers. And as well, 295 allowed for Brady Singer. great on base percentage, which is fantastic for us. Doesn't hit the ball overly hard, doesn't have overly hard barrel percentage, does have decent contact percentage, though. We definitely like Rumfeld in this one. I do like Mickey Moniak as well, if you wanted to take him. Another player that I like that I'm not going to break down is drawing a blank. Well, I drew a blank. So there's another player on my list that I didn't talk about that I definitely wanted to mention here. Can't remember who the heck it was. So we're going to move on, but you'll get all of those in premium and more. So we'll drop some free plays for you guys as well over on Winible. And that is our player props that we love here in this spot. On the hitter side of things, we are also going to be talking about some pitchers in this one. And there are a couple that we have to pinpoint. And one of them is none other than Chris Sale. He's going to be pitching for the, for the Atlanta Braves for us here on Friday. And I do like him to get up towards his spot. Now, this one would be more of a parlay piece for us. I don't really love the 7.5. It is plus money if you wanted to take a little bit of a gamble there, but I definitely love him to get some strikeouts. I would take him all the way from 6.5 to 5.5. Again, this is going to be a parlay piece. If you lock it in straight, go light. It's nice plus money at that 7.5. But as you can see here, the Rangers, they're not shy to absolutely whiffing at the ball and striking out. And the Chris Sale, he needs to get it together in this second half of the season. His record's abysmal. The Atlanta Braves were hot and they were cold, but I do like Chris Sale to return somewhat to form in this one and get at least 6 in this game. So if you wanted to use Chris Sale as a parlay piece, I wouldn't get too crazy with it other than maybe 5.5, 6.5 at the most. And again, if you wanted to lock it in straight, go on ahead and do that as well at that 7.5. Just go a little bit lighter there. Another player, another pitcher that we wanted to talk about with his strikeouts is Reed Detmers. Now, I do kind of like him for that 7.5. He's going up against a great opponent that does strike out a lot, but he doesn't have overly impressive stuff. He is an Angels pitcher. If the Tigers get ahead, he will be pulled. So 6.5, like I said, go light. This one more of a parlay piece at that 4.5, 5.5 range. We absolutely love that one for you guys. And then the last pitcher. These are, by the way, the 3 pitchers that I think are going to get the most strikeouts on the board on Friday. There's not a lot of good aces on the mound. Chris Sale is the best pitcher on the mound probably on Friday. Another one that we want to talk about who is a good pitcher, maybe the second best, maybe the best pitcher on the mound here for us on Friday, Gavin Williams. And we do like Gavin Williams to get 6.5. This one I wouldn't touch at all unless, again, parlay piece. You wanted to play it safe, 5.5. But 6.5, I do like him to get 7 in this ball game against the Pirates. 26th in the MLB, as you can see. Just came off a game where he got 11 against the Twins. Pirates strike out a ton, and everything is in his favor. That strikeout percentage is a full green bar for us, 29.1%. We absolutely love that. We like Gavin Williams here in this spot on Friday. Now, our official 2-man that we're locking in over on Prizepicks for a 2.5x payout is Saya Suzuki over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, mixed with Jackson Merrill over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and that is a 2.5x payout over on Prizepicks. When you sign up with code FFAPE, you play 5, you get 50 instantly, legal in all of these green states, and don't forget about your free $20. Go grab it on Sleeper with code FFAPE. Now, for our sportsbook play today, you have Kalshi, legal in all 50 states. Trade 10, get 10 with code FFAPE, but the payout is just a little bit higher over on Polymarket, so I highly recommend grabbing this one. It will be in the pinned comments to send you on over there. Deposit 20, get 50, $70 in your account, and you only came out of pocket $20. What's better than that? Nothing. And then cash in this play on top of that. We're going with the Padres going up against the Royals here. We absolutely love them in this spot. 1,000 to win 1,900. That's all we got for you on Friday. We'll see you in the next free play video for Saturday.